no one will go to us early on in the game because none of them can. Well, they can do. Well, this is the thing. Like like all these nations can declare war on anyone they want to, but there are set nations and their focus trees that tell them to go to war with someone or not. That's just how it is in this game. Like some nations have set focus trees, some don't. Some paths, like set paths, like this one. Like what you have is you got the elders, you got the fascists, got these guys. What I am, like what the Brotherhood is technically like 100% that particular thing. The NCR agrees to our terms. The NCR has agreed to trade trade their industrial equipment for military information and guides. We are we are finished with them decades ago. Their machines shall take us further. Construction speed goes up by 10%. Great. That's good. Uh, the tribes of Yamra, far to the north, remain some of the old independent people in all of California. Yet even now, the NCR moves to. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. Basically, NCR is thinking of taking over this place. Like this is meant to be like the last people from like the old world that still stay in those areas. Yeah, like last um independent people in all of California. Basically, like this is all California, and these are the only guys left that is from the old California. So, sort of. Do need to get rid of this though. We also do need to upgrade the Max and Garrison divisions. They need to be bigger because 150 men. Actually, I can create more. Oh, I have their divisions, but really they're not. That never made sense to me. Go this way. Face towards the hub and towards like the boneyard. I didn't play Fallout 1 and 2 yet. Well, I haven't. I want to. But I don't know how well I'll go because I just never have. Land canoes, we're going to grab this and grab that because we do need the radars and we do need to make mechanical construction faster because we can't really do much early on. That does make sense though. Well, with the construction going up by 10%, that'll help us a lot with building roads and stuff like that. Because then the Lost Hills bunker, like this is where the Brotherhood lives pretty much. Lives and breathes in that area. We do need to make radar in this area a bit better because it's only a small area it covers. And if we do, because I want to grab all of California, basically like what my goal is to knock out the new Californian Republic, secure a secure all of this under the Brotherhood and start developing actually like rebuilding America, like a rebuilding California. and I'm probably gonna puppet one of these two and have them control all this land around here and just have them chilling there because I can. I can like puppet them like here and just say like decades stuff like that because like what's down here that's useful? Just resources, and there's tons of people to be drafted into the military, hundreds of them. But it's like, do I though? Well, whatever happens, whatever happens. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to make divisions, like units based around different areas. So like have units based around here, here, and also like when invading up over here, have a different group to actually be based around here and like keep this area safe while the forces move on. Because I had problems with them being surrounded early on and just it's not fun. Really, it isn't. Seeing like hundreds of your own men just get absolutely wiped out. We do need to produce Brotherhood gunships early on. Welcome. The people are more than willing to agree to our proposals, or they're busy to dumb enough to fight them. And they're going to be chilling right here. These guys are gonna literally have one job, and that's going to be defending San Francisco from anyone that attacks from up here. Because I don't really attack over here as much. I just let the Californian, I just let the NCR just capture all this territory. Like if they get to San Francisco, then I stop them. But really, it's just to just like have their divisions just sitting up here, fighting, fighting me and just dying, just like But I think I might actually like push them back like here maybe or here, just to have them someone to fight and have my troops there because like I can do it. Make this a pop site. Yep, and we got factories so we can build more stuff. We can't build British just yet, sadly, because I'll build gunships and we'll be able to just massively have air superiority over the North Californian army, just air superiority all the way towards the end of the war. Because when I found out, vertibirds are insanely good. You can have multiple planes. Like if I do the math, 100 times two, so like 2 times 100. That doesn't work. Like two people times 100 plane like vertibirds. There we go. That makes more sense. Actually no, because actually is it 2 or is it 10 for the gunship? I know it doesn't. One of them doesn't make sense with how many troops that you can have. Um. Okay, so the gunship has got 2. The transport has got 10. That is one thing I don't. It doesn't make much sense because the transport technically doesn't have that many guns on it. The gunship does. The gunship has got 2, I think, M3 Browning heavy machine guns, 2 of them mounted on both sides of the cockpit, and you can mount gun pods and rocket pods because the Enclave. I'm pretty sure the Enclave does tell us that like the vertibirds that the Enclave had rocket pods slapped to them, but the Brotherhood removed them over weapon, like over miniguns and also heavy heavy Gatling lasers mounted on the sides, like heavy Gatling lasers for areas where more like ammo, like bullets are more hard to get, like hard to come by. And laser weapons is easy to manufacture. A laser weapon, you just have to recharge the batteries or recharge the fusion cores that are in them because like, literally a few like in Fallout with like those laser weapons use fusion fusion reactors like small like those rounds you put into a gun. It's like in Fallout 4. Those are mini fusion reactors. In that one little thing is a fusion reactor, and that's what the and vertibirds do use. There were some prototypes that did use fusion reactors, from what I remember in the game. But yeah, two. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's do the math. 2 times 100. 200. No duh. Wow. So we're gonna lose like 200 men, but that's fine. It's better than losing like 10,000 men. So that's a lot of people. And like airplane like takes like 2 people. But it's funny how this P-80 there was a nuclear variant made. That's kind of funny to me. Like this single plane had a nuclear reactor in, like I think was powered by like nuclear fusion or something like that. It's kind of cool and kind of scary as well. So we do have that now. I like how like later on we can build steam, but like ship like a seaplane destroyer. Like what? Like I can see like the Brotherhood stumbling on a freaking naval base, like an underground naval base in San Francisco. Like that's how like lore related I get in this game. It's like they can actually do it. I can actually see them doing that. Construction speed, infrastructure goes up by 10, and by single factories go up by 10. Yes, please. We kind of need to, and we're going to make. We're just going to just let the NCR just pound their head against. Oh, what does me? I was about to say I never went to war, but it's these guys. They're probably just fighting war go. Nope. This city, like this country here, is a pain in the butt to invade. You can't actually take this. You have to naval invade. I would recommend naval invade here, send troops away to there, and just have your other divisions on the other side to just keep pelting rounds at them. Trouble in the homeland. Tensions with the Shin have never been apparent. They have never been pretty good. Like they've never been good. But came one. Okay. This event will affect us as well. Agree to. Oh wow, we get a Chinese fighter plane. Don't want it really. I really don't care about it. Yeah, no, I'm good. I can't wait to grab this one because this one does also affect the Brotherhood a bit. Like a bit, I mean a lot. Same as this one. And also forbidden weapons like plasma weapons, forbidden secrets. Like it's like, do we get? Are we able to produce vertibirds and transport vertibirds faster? It's like hell yes. Please let me have a vertibird faster because I need to have vertibirds in the air, especially early on. Like having vertibirds early on, it really is extremely useful because then you are able to defeat the Brotherhood. So like the NCR faster because they got no planes. They got no planes until if they take out these guys, and then they do because they do. Um, like because you can like rebuild the airstrip, and like this one, I think it's this one, our escape. Like you can choose like if you get verbos or not. Do they do it? They did. Damn it, the purge. Yikes. Let's go ahead. We don't need militiamen. We're actually going to train my troops over here. So let's have them do um, fitness, get them prepared for combat, and we're gonna do radar a bit later. But currently now, we currently need to do is get some sort of defense for our troops. I don't know, like so wearing like just nothing is better to have something. Leather armor can probably stop like a ballistic bullet, maybe. Just depends. You can't research this. I have no idea why. Like some of these things is pointless to have if you can't get them. Because do you get it in a spot here? No, you don't. Yeah, you don't. Yep, you don't. What's the point then of actually having it right there? I really don't know why it's there then for the Brotherhood, even if the Brotherhood can't actually use it. Makes no sense to me. We're gonna put offensive because our defensive is pretty damn high as it is already. Where is it? Yeah, by 10. We're going to probably do this one, explore, because we'll grab the resources, sorry, because we need the resources more than, because apparently it's been discovered a lot, but this one's easy. A recent, a recent group of Brotherhood paladins attacked and killed a Shin patrol, believing them to be raiders. The Shin has demanded a response from us. We shall, we shall answer carefully. At least we so at least we will damage our understandings with this technological advanced faction. Our paladins attack them in order to protect the civilians. Our paladins claim that they were unaware they were shill. The shill were punished for intruding. The two of them, unfortunate accident, that's fine. But I'm gonna go with this one. The people of San Francisco have rallied around the story of the Brotherhood Paladins protecting civilians from the violent shield thugs. A Run Mel, a former Enclave technician who helped the Chosen One to reach the infamous oil rig, has thrown in his a lot of us as well. So has thrown in his a lot with us as well. What? Bringing with him, his supporters, who apparently are. Okay, we're going to scrap theirs because there's no point. You're going to be part of this group. Hey. This is the guy that. Is it? We're still gonna because like we got tons of these units. We've got these guys. I'm going to convert them all over to Maxon units. Yes, please. And let's get rid of these guys because they're pointless to me. And replace these guys to Maxon divisions. Keep training. Actually, everyone's going to be training. Everyone's going to train because at least I can then make a decent force of combat troops. Except for you guys. And you guys. Everyone else is going to be training their butts off. Don't need that then. Because we're going to make sure that this infantry division is actually pretty decent to fight in, to fight with, like to actually use because it's going to be like the main force because these guys are going to be like the special forces groups and power armor is very hard to rebuild in this mod. So yeah. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to build a lot more infantry units and power armor units in this mod, and simply to help us not to lose tons of units of power armor troops, because they can be used as paratroopers, weirdly enough. And I'm probably going to be using them as paratroopers anyway, or like drop units, except for the ones that are on this side, they're going to be used as what they are. So yeah. Transport vertebrates, please. And let's start production with vertebrates. We got not enough steel to produce vertebrates, but that's fine with me. We will. We will. Then we're going to be doing developing this because we're going to get more. Because if we constantly keep destroying this, it's not going to help us. And then we need. Then we can get more men, get more weapons and all that stuff. We can. Hmm, the bro, I mean, NCR is going to town on these guys. Monthly, like mountain gods. Uh, Builders Legends. Wow, these guys like Year War. Wow, these guys were actually pretty decent. The Enclave was annexed. Well, there goes the Enclave. I actually have seen the Enclave actually win. I hate like cities like this. Like there's so many. I know that it's meant to be like all the alleys and streets and stuff like that. Like the outskirts is this. Think of the inner parts of the city. It's like it's not fun to fight in. We're going to be doing this develop because the other one of this like gives you like technology. But if you need resources fast enough, then grab resources. But I currently don't need resources as much. We do need to grab where is it though? Organization, but training speed go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, that's with support companies. That's something I'm gonna be using a lot of is making support units. Because if I go into research, go in here, we're gonna be using a lot of like things like pipe machine guns, anti-tank weapons, heavy laser muskets, basically heavy laser rifles, and dynamite, and actually making howitzers because we're actually going to mm, build dedicated units as well to different things like garrison divisions, things like that. We're actually going to be doing that. Healing powder, medical, yes, we're going to be doing that. Stem packs and auto injections. Well, that's actually kind of scary because howitzers and mortars will be great to destroy things like uh, fortify positions easier. Like I'm probably gonna produce mortars mainly because mortars are more cooler and they're easier to run around with. Like light mortars are. Heavy mortars, not so much. But I'm asking, what is a heavy mortar? Well, a 200 millimeter mortar. That's a heavy mortar. That thing is a beast. Well, like those things are beastly. I'm probably gonna grab like Robco. Well, like grabbing like this one might actually be good because you get with this one you get liability, so it's decent. This we're gonna start working on grabbing this. Let's grab the fence. Okay, you go.